Good drinks, bad chat. What we're drinking? Eddie, what we drinking?
I got a nice little bit of red wine
Oh,
that I found.
nice. Quite a
In
full glass, that, isn't it?
I know. I thought I'd give myself a good measure. Found that. Didn't you see that? 30
Ooh,
year
tasty. Vintage.
Mel vintage.
Ah,
Whoever,
meltage.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where Melvin is. Well, obviously our Melvin is in Italy at the moment, but that's obviously just it's just a coincidence, isn't it? So,
Gotta be. It's not like you're in a house or anything, is it?
oh yeah. Oh, well, it's nice anyway. Cheers, Mel.
Oh, nice. Is that the only drinkage you're going with today, or you got another one?
Oh, I've got backups. So I haven't got them with me right now, but they will be appearing, making a little appearance. A couple of little cameos, I
As
expect.
we go.
So, Fred, what are you drinking?
I had a lovely few pints of Guinness at Smugglers earlier,
Your new
and
best
I was in the
favourite?
shop. So I thought Guinness and coffee. It's got a
Bar!
little. Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's got a widget.
Got a little ball thing in it, and
Yeah, John's
oh, you
Fishes. Yeah,
fucking.
don't shake them,
I have fucked that up big time.
mate. I'll never shake your widget.
Oh, look at the state of everything here. Oh,
Oh shit, Freddy. I bet it tastes
oh,
nice though. Yeah, you meant to they're meant to sit, I think. Or are they? No, I swear they're meant to stop it fizzing. Actually,
yeah, I thought that because it's
good
what it is
job.
doing. It is proper getting it to the top though.
Oh, mate, yeah, let that
See all that
sit.
rising. Oh, fuck's sake. All right. Give me a
Oh,
sec
mate,
to fucking state of me now.
yeah, go for it.
Tell you what, smells nice though.
Mm,
Oh, I'm gonna let that sit for a
coffee
little
bit.
bit.
I bet that is a good thing. It could be coffee as well.
I've
You wouldn't
seen
want
it
it.
in I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit when it comes, especially when it comes to beer. I don't like tops. I don't like shandies. I don't like anything messing with. I just like the original. I was a bit apprehensive of getting this, but
But
I've poured that like a prick as well. Look at the state of that.
oh, Jesus Christ,
I've had an
you're already
absolute.
underneath the Guinness sign.
Yeah, I've had an absolute western there. But I was surprised that ball thing, like proper worked.
Coffee, anything's fucking good in my book. They did the crack. Did you try the Kraken coffee flavour?
At camping, I think I did. Did you? Is that what you
No,
had there?
I just had normal Kraken then.
Are you
Ellie made a
sure?
really good iced coffee out of it. I think last time we haven't had it for a while, but it's fucking.
No, the
Oh no,
Kraken.
we did. Sorry, yes, we
Yeah,
did. I didn't know. Alan brought it, didn't he? Yeah,
yeah.
we
Well,
next it.
shock.
Yeah,
Um,
banging.
yeah, I bought that black cherry one, didn't I? Kraken.
Oh fuck
That was
yeah,
very shottable, weren't it? Very
yeah.
easy to have.
Imagine
Um,
chucking it in the freezer. Go on,
no,
mate.
how's house sitting? Seeing you be
It's
getting some lovely alarms.
oh fucking mate. So they've all got a little quirk about them.
Hmm.
So Forrest, the man, he can only drink out of a tap. He can't drink just out of a bowl. It has to be moving water.
Yeah.
And it's never like any time other than 3 o'clock in the morning. And he's got the howl of a fucking werewolf.
Oh
He just
dear.
can't ignore. So yeah, I've actually got a video of my first encounter. Maybe we can sort of
Is that
send
the one
something.
you sent in the group?
Yeah, yeah. So maybe that can go on.
So, 3 o'clock in the morning, and like clockwork, there's a howling, and there's a fucking queue. Every kitten patiently waiting their turn. Hurry up, you fucking prick.
He does that. That's his thing. But he's pretty good at everything else. You've got Lieutenant Dan,
Who's actually a woman?
who's actually a woman. Lulu's for short, and
Well,
she
do you know what? Just speaking of that, for short, it should be Dan, shouldn't it?
little D, LTD, limit. No,
Yes, I thought that sounded like something.
but she can go. She can only come in the cat flap. She can't go out it. So it's like fucking.
Like these cats are spastics.
Mate, no, I've got to the actual spastic.
Oh,
She's here somewhere. I'll fucking get her up for you. But yeah, Bubba is autistic, fat, and black
got nothing going for
in colour. It's just again not racist. Oh, fucking
Okay,
hell.
I
Gone
know
straight in. How many minutes is that?
you
I'll make
described the
myself sound like a twat, don't I? I fucking do this every time. I don't mean it like that. It's just like,
you
you know,
described the character from Forrest Gump. What about the cat?
it's got it's got quite nice. I didn't even mean to chuck the black in.
That is...
I didn't mean it like that. I
no.
didn't even fucking think. What is the matter with me?
What's it matter?
I
Don't
even
worry
think-
about
Why
it.
am I talking like that?
Because that's us. This is genuine. This is us. If people don't like it, they don't have to listen.
They might say no, but they might, you know, just in case you saw an autistic fat cat that was white. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about this is my fucking autistic fat cat. But she's lovely, but she has a little one
Oh
of them
dear.
every now and again, like maybe
So
she's just got
that should
Tourette's.
be. That is Bubba. Did you say?
That's Bubba, yeah. She's
Well,
so
there you
cute,
go.
lovely though.
Perfect.
Just
Perfect name.
don't touch her on the head and don't try and give her eye contact, and you're fine.
Otherwise, what you get turned to stone like Medusa.
No, it just gets awkward. She starts going like that. And you go like, oh, is it
Oh,
like a
that's-
fucking stroke advert?
Face.
Everyone said that. Not fast, Freddy. Oh yeah, face. How many people have done that? Because I've done that. So I'm like, face.
I've only
Everyone's-
done face because of
Oh,
that, because of Rosie. Anyway, I'm gonna
Oh
have
no,
a
I've done it myself.
few gulps of
Uh,
this. Looks nice and settled.
Oh yeah, let's have a verdict on that little specimen.
It's all
That's
right.
noisy, please. Oh really?
Oh, I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's nice. The aftertaste of that is lovely.
Get a
But it
nice
takes
little.
because you get. Oh yeah, I like that. You get the
Oh,
full
mate.
Guinness flavor, and then like the proper aftertaste is pure coffee.
Mate, you give me an
That is-
Irish chub, which is a new terminology I just made up for
Mate,
boner from a Guinness.
bit of whiskey in that. Oh,
That is the Irish chub.
yeah. Maybe I won't drink it. Maybe I won't.
So what's give us a little taste into your. I mean, I've got a few other bits, but let's have a little dive into your
I
week. Have a little
have-
section of your week.
I'm religious now. I
I thought
witnessed
you always
divine.
was.
No, well, on paper.
Ah,
You know what I mean? It's one of those Slovakian things you get christened and then you take it as you do. But now I truly believe in God because I was I witnessed divine intervention take place in front of my very eyes.
really?
Yep, I took Otis for a walk down Cherry Orchard Lane. He loves it there. Proper like loads of space to run. And we walk in. I let him off the lead. We're playing, and then I look in the bag that I have for him, and I've got no poo bags. And I don't want to be one of those dog walkers that doesn't pick up the shit because I think that's minging.
Oh,
Yeah. So I just think he always goes for a shit on a walk. Like, what am I doing? So I thought, as you do, if I see a fellow dog walker, I say, look, I've had a Western. Have you got a spare poo bag for when my dog goes? That was my plan. Oh, just happens to be no dog walkers there just that day. So we walk in. I'm looking around for dog walkers. Next thing I know, Otis must have sensed me panicking because then he went for a shit. Just then. So I was like,
that's really panics.
what am I going to do now? Looked down by my foot, one unused poo bag. God was
What?
watching over me. What do I need? God knew I was in a panic.
Are you
And
making
thought-
this up and you actually just emptied another macaroni when it's not my dog shit?
No, because I don't. They would. Yeah. No, and I was looking around. I was like, all right, I'm going to have to find a big leaf and pick it up. Unused poo bag. So it's there. So
Oh,
praise
mate, you
be
could
to-
have had maca fingers. Oh,
That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly.
would you have
But
done that if you had no bag, nothing turned up, no leaves?
I-
Would you have gone
I think I would have just got a load of grass.
right and
Or
had a good old smoke and got over it?
I don't know what I would if I didn't. I don't know. I would have just set a GPS location to where it was, and then find a dog walker.
Fucking hell, just let him have a shit and just fucking
I
walk
did
away.
let
No
him
one's
have a
there.
shit, but
No
I
one was
just,
there. Mate,
just-
if it's in a field, it's when it's on a pavement, it's a pain in the arse. You get these
yeah,
big
but no,
fucking...
you say it's in the field, but there's a walkway in the field, and it was on the walkway, so people
Just
would have
kick it
stepped
to
in.
the side then. Just get it out of the way.
I didn't need to. Allah was looking out for me, and put a poo bag next to my foot.
Well, if it's Vishnu, you've got fucking 8.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would have been spoiled though, wouldn't I? So don't need that.
Oh, mate.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I believe in God.
that's made you believe in God to fucking get a shit bag.
What are the chances? I didn't have one, and there was one next to my foot.
I suppose he's
When I
taking some
needed
people a lot less.
Yeah, he does work in. Oh fuck! Don't. I can go on for fucking hours about religion. Speaking of that, actually, sorry, me and Ellie were watching the murder tapes, and there was this. Oh, you need to watch this. I can't remember what series it was. A robbery happened at a house. It was 3 roommates living together. One of the birds is like on the phone, police like 911 saying, "Look, someone's come into our apartment. I've just got in. 2 of my roommates are shot. One of them's dead." So it's body cam footage of the copper as he's responding. So it's quite like raw.
That.
You see, they're like, "Do you know if anyone's inside?" They're like, I don't know." I was like, "I saw the 2 people shot, and I run out because I was scared." So he's like going in, he's going upstairs, body footage, and you hear, "Help, help!" And he's like, "Where are you?" And she's like, "Help me." He's like, "Are you hurt?" And she's like, "No, I'm not hurt." It's like, "Where are you?" She's like, "Help." So he goes up there, goes into one room. It's where the ladies that's been shot, that's been killed, and the other lady's on the floor, like, "I can't see you." And the copper's like standing over her, like, "Where are you? Are you hurt?" She's like, "No, I need help." Like, in complete shock, really like blood pouring out her back, like on the floor where she's clearly been shot. And she's just in such hysteric and in such panic. She can't see the copper right in front of her, and she's asking for help and then saying she's not hurt. It is savage.
What, and then dies?
Survives, but all thanks to God. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
It was down to him that where she got fucking shot as well, though. Skims over that detail. Do you know what I mean?
I just think he's just a roller coaster fucking operator.
But me and Ellie, me and Ellie were watching it, and every time she came up, she's like, "I gotta thank God and I have faith." And in the end, me and Ellie both at the same time went, "Oh, just shut the fuck up." Like, maybe you'd one that should have died, and the other one should have fucking survived.
It's fucking a surgeon that pulled the fucking lead out of her back, like just in the background. Like, oh, just, nobody ever remembers me.
What about you? What's been cracking with you?
I'm a fucking prolific floor pisser. I'm not proud of it. It's because I can't see all of it, and I can't.
Why don't you sit down?
This is what's happened this week. Roz has got carpets. I'm like, I can't be pissed on no carpet. Like, fucking hell.
Oh yeah, she's a weirdo.
Like, it's all the fucking vanish. Have you got carpet in the fucking toilet? At least
Yeah,
like a bit laminate. Anyway, so I've had to do the sit pissing.
Oh, you're just like Mark Donahue.
I know. Fucking, but do you know what? I can't do it without doing a little shit.
Oh, really?
It's like your bumhole's like that. Fucking right, here we go, boys. And it's just like it's calling up like cadets. You're just like dropping little nuggets. It's like fucking fresh out of fucking college. It's like it's just doing it for the sake of it. It reminds me, like, you know, when like the bins come in and it's like you got them people that just like mum's one of these, like, right, I've got fucking you get all your bins out, and it's like, then she's going through everything, like going, right, we'll fucking have no rubbish in this house for the next fucking 26 minutes. And they just chuck it all out the door. It's like that's what your bumhole's doing. It's like, going, well, whatever we got, I'm releasing.
That's weird because I never knew. Like, obviously, every time you go for a shit, you actually piss, don't you?
Shit. Yeah.
So then it must be the other way around as well.
So if you sit down and you piss, your pupper goes. That was a weird thing that happened to me this week. And the other thing, seeing Big Nasty on Weight Watchers, them two together.
What the
fuck? Big Nasty's on a Weight Watchers advert. An advert.
Mm.
And he still looks big and nasty.
Yeah, I mean,
how's that fucking?
He can't lose weight.
Like pictures of some bird like Big Nasty, and then some fucking geezer like fucking like Tiny Temper. Like this is before and after shit going on.
He can't lose weight because then he has to completely change his name to Small and Loving.
Fucking Big Nasty smelling from fucking mate.
It's like fucking Vern J. Troyer doing an NBA advert.
No, yeah.
Fuck me. Big nasty.
Fucking Oscar Pistorius did a trainer advert.
Buy these new cleats.
Buy these things, or I'll
Oh,
fucking shoot you through a door, you fuck.
He's a good, isn't he?
Who's that?
Good Oscar.
Good old.
Have you seen he's like the video of him like in court and all that? Like where they're making him walk or like on his stubs to see how fast he could, because he
No.
claimed, oh, it's hilarious.
He had to stub walk in the fucking court.
Yeah, because he says
Did he do it like a quick walk?
It was like when he was sleeping and stuff, weren't it? That he heard the intruder apparently. So and obviously he sleeps without his running gear, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, it's just they made him walk in court on his little stubs, and it looked, I don't know, it looked like that, like his stub. It weren't like a stump. It was almost like a little V shape, and they had to see how he could actually get out of bed and walk over to the thing, and it was like a Victorian freak show, and I couldn't take my eyes. It was brilliant.
Oh, where can I find this? I want to fucking
mate, YouTube, everything's on the internet somewhere, isn't it?
Find that.
I mean, if you type in Oscar Pistorius walking, the internet will just laugh at you and say, "What are you on about, mate?" You don't do that.
Oscar Pistorius stump walk. It's straight up, just fucking.
So that's just normal walk, isn't it? We've had a Oh, we had did I tell you we had a little voice note sent in, and it's the randomest shit ever.
Go on.
Right, so this is the voice note we got sent.
Oh, what a day!
Fuck's that about?
Harvey.
Apparently,
Harvey going through the change.
Just someone apparently called Harvey. This was at like 8 a.m. What do you mean? What a day? It's 8 a.m, you prick.
Yeah, it could change.
And I thought it was
like you.
You said it, and I was just listening to it. I was like, that's not him. That is not him. I was like, has he done a little voice changer? No, that can't be him. It just cannot.
No. It's no. Would it?
So yeah. So get your voice notes in. If anyone wants to get the voice notes in, at GDBC pod on Instagram, click on the link in bio. That'll take you to the link tree. And then you've got your dilemma page. You can go on our Spotify, and that's where you can leave a note. And we've got a TikTok on there as well. Give it a go. Anything else with you in the week, Edward?
I saw Pasty Bloke again.
You recognise
he had 2 fucking full co-op bags.
I bet he was fucking crossing the street when he saw you.
He fucking turned around. I was about to step out as well. I thought I got mates out. I was going to start trying to film it and get it as a clip or something. But he looked and he started walking down, and he just literally just crossed the road. But the other side of the road is a car park entrance. It was the most unnatural road crossing. I'm like, shit, man, I ain't going to nick your shopping. I didn't even nick your pasty, you can't.
Make it awkward, and you cross over next time as well.
I'm going to follow him. I'm going to actually nick all of his shit. If he gets in the car, I'm nicking that.
I'll do right. Pasty bloke. What was it
Drive
last time?
into his house, nick that.
Where's this? Burnham.
Yeah, Little Burnham, yeah. But I wish I could reach out to him. Just go, look, I just wanted to know where you got that pasty. I'm not going to steal your life.
But I mean that does sound very live steely. Oh, where'd you get that pasty from? I know.
I suppose it's just a start, isn't it? Starts with pasties, ends with your kids.
We've had a few listener interactions sent our way.
Nice.
Ashley Webb sent one in. I want to ask you this. It's a two-part question. Okay. Right. Just think about who's asking it. Okay. First of all.
Right.
I want a one-word answer for both parts, please.
I can do that.
You can think about it as long as you want, but I'd just like a one-word answer.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
How many holes does a straw have?
Two.
Okay. How many holes does a cup have?
Fuck. One.
Okay.
Not a hole, is it? And a straw is one hole. Ashley Webb. Ashley Webb's done it to me again.
Why isn't a cup a hole?
It's always one step ahead of me. Fucking.
Why isn't a cup a hole? If you go to the beach and dig a It doesn't go all the way through to New Zealand, does it?
I consider in a hole. He's making me doubt myself now. You're right as well. What the fuck is with the hole?
I think a straw is one hole.
Yeah, but yeah,
Is it not? Of course it is. But then
mate,
a cup is not a hole.
I've
it's
never
a dip.
given enough thought to what a hole is defined as.
So yeah, I think a hole has one straw. Sorry, a straw has one hole.
You're missing the point, Fred.
And how many holes does a cup have? I mean, it doesn't, unless it's like a mug and it's got the handle. That's technically a hole. So it could be two. Oh my goodness.
Oh, fucking hell.
Ash, what you doing?
He's fucking ruining my life.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
That's thought provoking. What constitutes a hole?
So
you heard it here first.
What's your final answer? I think a mug is like a dip or like a divot. Because a hole wouldn't hold anything because it'll go through.
I don't think we, as the English, as a language, have actually ascertained the difference between them two exact things. A hole, we say if you got a hole in your shirt, it's a hole all the way through.
Should we look at the definition of hole?
Have a look.
But
is it? Yeah, because technically, holes, when you dig a hole, that's not a hole unless you go the whole way through. Hole.
That's what I just. Did you not hear me a minute ago?
I'm sorry, my mind was blown.
I said it's like
my mandula oblongata.
I said it's like if you dig a hole at the beach, is that a hole? Because you're not going all the way to New Zealand, are you?
I know you said that, and that's when I started going into fucking cerebral palsy.
Two definitions of hole. A hollow place in a solid body or surface. Hollow place. A hollow place in a solid body or surface, and a place or position that needs to be filled because someone or something is no longer there. So a cup has one hole and a straw has one hole, depending on meaning.
Fucking hell.
There you go. We're fucking bringing the world to peace. It's a good discussion. So that was Ashley Webb. We've had more like a bit of a moan from a listener, not at us, but I'm in solidarity with Tom Nelson.
Big TN.
Big TN trademark. He lives opposite a pub, and there is always a group of fucking cyclists that go past. What's annoying is they use the pub as a meeting place and never go in. Yeah.
Mate. You should get that down. The pub near I used to, in New Haven, where I used to go and drink the art. They'd always rock up there before getting on the ferry and fucking riding around and bothering all the French. He's getting the same.
He needs to get a little sniper, don't he? Fucking pick him off.
I don't know. He just needs to man up and buy a shotgun.
Or do that. I mean, if it's sniper, it's a bit more. Sniper's like a bit further away, whereas shotgun, he'll have to be there and people will see him do it.
Yeah.
If he gets a sniper.
This is good.
Unless
one's got one leg shorter than the other. Sniper's nightmare.
Why would you gather in a pub car park and not go in?
It's like Illuminati, isn't it? They're fucking up to something. I'm telling you.
This sounds suspicious.
They're fucking. Do you know what I mean? It's like, right, they're not using any fuels now. They're fucking not using much
Illuminati
clothing material. It's
real.
Cyclists. Mate, it is fucking
cyclists.
They're fucking. It take ages to get anywhere because they've got fucking triangle wheels.
My Illuminati triangle with the hands, with the eye.
Yeah.
I'm part.
What, oh mate.
It's the old seeing. Oh, sorry. It's the old seeing eye. So if you can't really see it on there with the hands forming like a triangle.
Oh fuck me! I'm not saying fuck all in front of you anymore.
Yeah, well, you know.
So, how's your day?
So that was the cyclists having a bit of mine. I'm glad we're moaning about cyclists. I'm still fucking wiping everything.
Oh, you still got your coffee shit all over it.
Oh, yeah, Ellie's gonna kill me. She just cleaned up the other day as well. Like proper.
Oh, let's hear your problem.
Right. So this dilemma we've had, Ed, it's I don't know what to think of it. It's a bit. I don't know. Let me read it. It's not your usual. I've got piles or I hate a cunt. Oh, speaking of that, Ellie had a go at us, didn't she?
Yeah, it wasn't Ellie, my sister. It wasn't
It
her.
wasn't Ellie.
Fred made me think it was her.
I
Did you
didn't know.
actually think it was her?
No.
I thought
I
you gave
read
me the
it.
Ellie nod, like we know who that is, like, and I just
Yeah,
go, "Oh, it must be Ellie."
but
But
no.
no,
Who said Ellie? No one
I
said Ellie.
no one said Ellie.
And
It
I
was
don't think she would be like, she's sort of been helping us with the podcast, and I don't think she'll be writing her email in the thing, would she?
is she actually the first
And if
complainer?
she
What a
did,
prick.
and if she did, I would have said, "Who are you talking about?" And then they'd be like, "Oh no, da, 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 da. So it wasn't her. It couldn't have been her."
What, Ellie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. She told us. She said, "What do you make her think it's me? I love everyone."
Right. Anyway, this week's dilemma: anonymous, proper anonymous, like
Yeah.
email anonymous. Anonymous says, "Need some good adult party ideas. I don't want it at my house. Venues in Essex or creative ideas. Themes too. Drink suggestions would be good too. Something I can get in bulk, taste decent, and isn't too expensive. Feel old and need a fun party to remind me I'm not dead yet."
Oh fuck.
I've gone
That's a
straight
real.
to, for a little party idea. You got Kingpins in Southend. It's a new little bowling place open where Talk used to be, I think. And that now has a new sea view terrace where you can go out and drink. And it's just above, the Electric Avenue arcade. So that could be a little
That's a
fun idea.
fucking. That's yeah. That's a fun little thing to do.
The
I
other
don't know what
thing,
sort of party it is. Go on, you've
well, I
better
don't know.
time.
It just says good adult party ideas. Don't want it at my house, venues in Essex, or creative ideas. My other creative idea, and I haven't seen it in ages, I've done it twice in my life, and it was unbelievable, is pub golf. Absolutely love it. And I haven't seen people do it in ages. Because you'll be going around all of Southend or Essex. You can make it like to place, and then you're drinking a different drink all the time.
I
So
suppose
that'll
you could
keep.
get a minibus or something, couldn't you? Jump in a minibus, have some choice places all booked up, organised, or just running down the high street going to the
Yeah,
till
that's what
20
that's what I
thirty
was
down
thinking.
it.
That's what I was thinking more. Only because if you're doing like organising a minibus, like imagine as you're getting pissed and like losing track of time, and then you're having to organise everyone getting on a minibus.
That could be fun as well.
That could be one of the golf holes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and
you
you've
just
got
get
to
pissed up and go play golf.
take turns driving the minibus.
Yeah, that's the challenge. But yeah, I think pub golf. I'd love to do pub golf. We should do that one
Yeah,
day.
I'm up for a little fucking pub golf. I've never done it.
Get
I've
down to
probably
some. Yeah, you
I'm not
get
very good at downing.
dress up obviously as a golfer and whatnot. Get Alan and Melf to do it, and
Real.
yeah, well, I done it in America for someone's birthday. We all like there's about 10 of us that went out, and we had about nine bars we went into, and every bar was a different shot. Oh, sorry, a different drink. But what you'd do is every drink would be a different par. So you say you'd have I don't know, a pint of Guinness. That would be say a par three. So you don't have to down it, but you have to do it in under three to get a good score. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Whereas a
yeah.
shot would be just one, or then you'd have like a Jaeger bomb and a vodka Red Bull. That would be a par two. So as soon as you do one, you have to do the other and try to get your score low and so on. Do you know
Fuck
what I
me,
mean?
I'm not good at that though.
Well, there you go. So we're
I'll come
definitely
along for
doing
the fun. Yeah.
it. What about you? You got anything to adult party ideas? Not at their house?
Oh, I'll come at my house then. That would be all right.
Yeah, we've never do that. No one ever has a party at your house.
Get the Barbie going. Get fucking JD round. Bosh.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward. Is JD there this year? He's not, is he?
No, got another band trying out a new act at the yearly Swanage shindig.
Who are they? I can't remember. It's a proper live band, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like full of that. Rosy's dealt with it, so it's like yeah, proper. We got like drum kit and everything. It's gonna be
Oh, it's
off
gonna
hook.
be. Is it Metallica?
No, not quite as big as them, but nearly. I think it's like
Nearly.
Rusted Root on my way.
So yeah, Mr. or Mrs. Anonymous, Kingpin Southend, pub golf,
Yeah, I want to do that.
What
All
was
of
that?
that.
Well, that King Pink Southend looks mint. It looks really good. It's like proper new, and like I said, they've just got a sea view terrace out there. I went when I went last week with Ayrton to that Spanish galleon thing. We like drove past it. I was looking at it. I was like, it just looks mint. Like you're proper overlooking like Adventure Island. So it's like proper decent views as well when you're looking out and just having a nice
sick.
beer and that. I mean, it's sun and beer. That's just the best combination ever, isn't it?
Recipe for disaster, but brilliant disaster.
But like a good disaster.
Yeah.
Like a good disaster,
There's
like
plenty of good disasters. Yeah.
like a Hiroshima.
Fucking hell.
What?
No.
Also, if you want to send us in your dilemmas, again, go on to at GDBC Pod, GDBC Pod on Instagram. Click on the link in the bio, and that'll take you to our link tree. And then you've got all the options there, whether you want to send in a dilemma, whether you want to leave a voice note, or you've got all our socials on there. So please do get in touch. Thank you. Ed, you still drinking that wine then?
Went ages ago, mate. Got the old Henners.
Standard 442.
Yeah, needed a bit drying in that wine. What you got, mate? You back on the coffee? Did you do it right this time?
Yeah, it didn't fizz up.
You didn't fucking shake it.
Yeah. Got early onset Parkinson's, didn't I? If that's even a thing. Is that a thing?
Level 10. Well, yeah, I suppose it goes from like, I'm supposed to do it in like fucking Richter scale, don't they? It's like, I'm a 0.3. You're all right.
Right now, so let's talk about someone who hasn't had the best week. Someone whose sister is also their mother. Someone who believes that Steve Avery is guilty. Someone who believes that the death penalty is correct to prove that killing is wrong.
Window liquor of the week. So, Fred, what's your nomination for the window liquor of the week this
I
week?
had that speech.
Oh, fucking hell. Go with it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I had a couple this time, but I think this one takes the biscuit. It's Mr. Chips in Whitby. It's a chip shop called Mr. Chips.
He's waving.
For one, already the name just annoyed me. Mr. Chips. It's Mr. Chippy in it. They don't say chips. Anyway, so this chippy hired a teenager to wear an eagle costume to scare off seagulls. I mean, that should be enough to say it, right? Yeah, you fucking pathetic. Apparently, though, the tourists are delighted that they can eat their chips in peace. But surely, a seagull action is expected if you're having chips by a sea where a gull would live. You can't go into their territory and expect them to piss off, especially if you've got food. And I think it's almost like part of the attraction, going to the beach.
You know, like one eagle's going to fucking just like make a whole fucking coast of seagulls go, fuck, it's an eagle. We're out of here.
Also, the chippy is paying this teenager £200 a day to dress up as an eagle.
Mate, he's conning them, isn't he? Surely he's like, you know what you need.
But this is the thing. This is my issue, though. There's no way that the chip shop is making £200+ after hiring him, are they? So they're actually losing money. Because that means that obviously they're forking out another 200 quid a day to hire this stupid eagle thing, which means they've got to make more, another £201 plus to get the profit. Surely.
But I suppose they've had a lot of exposure from this story now, haven't they?
Yeah, but
I thought it's going to help it.
Besides this.
They started like one of them Facebook fucking help pages, like, yeah, give us 200 quid.
GoFundMe,
fucking, yeah, go fund my fucking eagle.
They also make him start at 6 a.m. What chip shop opens at 6 a.m?
Yeah, but seagulls start waking. They need to know there's a presence there.
What's it? Yeah, right. Apparently, all they do is shit all over his car and shit on him, so they don't care, do they? Your dad had an issue with seagulls, didn't he?
Yeah, he used to go and knock the nest off the top. And I used to fucking notice him every time, just to like try and stop them nesting. But yeah, they literally, Yeah, we had a double drive. My mum's car was always parked next to it, and it's literally his was like a fucking like 2-inch thick coat of like seagull shit shell. It looked like a fucking massive fucking white tortoise. Tortoise? Cross between a tortoise and a turtle. It's a tortoise.
But yeah, I mean, paying a Italian some bloke, an 18-year-old kid, £200 a day to wear a flipping in the summer as well. Like, just get on with it, mate. Just get on with it. Hide your chips or don't eat your chips. I'd think it's fucking stupid. Paying that much as well.
They're fucked if people doing a takeaway as well, aren't they? You know what I mean? Like, it's all wrapped up in a bag. You know, what's the seagull's going to do there?
Exactly.
Well, who fucking sits outside a fucking chippy with a load of fucking newspaper rolled up chips anymore? When does that actually happen?
Exactly. Or if you do, you'd be on the. I don't get these stupid people that have their chips nicked by seagulls. You could surely you could see them coming.
You fucking think so? Pterodactyl coming at you.
Exactly.
Like Cleopatra
coming at you.
To eat your potato.
But I just think this whole story is fucking stupid, and I need to wind the necks in.
Yeah, I don't think seagulls even care anymore. They're like fucking. They got bins to be robbing and shit like that. It's like,
mate, have you
going past like, oh fuck your eagle, like I don't even care. We're not here because you eagle. We got other fucking. We got bigger fucking fish to fry, little prick.
Have you seen? Oh well, that's clever. Have you seen the video of that seagull that walks into like the off license and like steals a bit of Doritos and just fucks off?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. They've evolved. They're going to know that this person isn't doing anything, especially if they gang up on him.
That was Jay's. The seagull had a tab. That's what you don't actually see behind the scenes. It's like
I
always do. I'll just rock in and go, Jay, and out. Sometimes I do this right gangster thing in Jay's. I've done it a couple of times where there's been no one there, and I've literally like gone up, grabbed a bottle of wine off the shelf, walked past, zapped it, went, gave the nod, out the door, one fell swoop, fucking gangster, wine on the tab.
This is an off license by Ed's, for those who don't know, that Ed basically pays their mortgage with his tab, and he just walks in and helps himself, as you do at any off license.
Who wouldn't want a trolley dash in an off license?
Well, do you use a trolley?
I have lots of his baskets still in my house. In the garden.
Have you still got to put £1 in it like at Lidl every time you use it?
I use it to spend. I go, use the scratch card, hand a fucking trolley over. Actually, I need that. Scratch it.
Mr. Chips is my nomination for Window Liquor of the Week. So yours.
So it's going to be first time Window Liquor of the Week. Not first time speaker. Me.
Oh. I love a self-nomination.
I only realised I was doing this, and it is pretty fucking. It's so thick. So basically, I've noticed myself when I most recently realised I'd done it. I wasn't actually drunk, and I was doing it sober. Okay. But the thing that brought it all to light is basically I had one of my usual meccas to Seshlihem, and it was a very late night and a very long sleep in the day. And I woke up to my brother. I come upstairs. Ed, all the cars on your window are open. All the cars on your window. all the windows on your car are open. I thought, what the fuck? So I just like done a fucking key trick out the window, just closed them all up. Just like if you hold it down to lock, and if you hold it, unlock. It turns out what I've been doing, or what I've been doing in my sober mind is, if I've got something on my mind, I'm coming up to the door. I just got in from work. I start pressing the fucking unlock the door key for my my car to my house. So I start like fucking like it's gonna fucking unlock it. And I suddenly go, what the fuck? But what happens in my drunk state is that's superimposed. So I'm probably sat there pissed going, fucking open, you cunt. Holding it down. I'm noticing in the background behind me, all the windows in my car are going down.
Oh, if anyone
and then I realised, oh no, just fucking open it like that. But I've left the fucking windows open.
That's
a couple of times it's happened. Well, I've been all right so far, but I just got to be very conscientious when I'm going from a vehicle to a structure.
In your sober mind and in your drunk mind.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is fucking that is lick worthy. That is
it's sort of understandable doing it drunk. I can kind of get it because you're unlocking something. But if you're doing it sober, that's actually
Yeah, I've caught myself a lot of times doing it. It's like going. I've stopped myself now. So I'll get on my car key man. Like, no, that's not going to work here. I need a good old fashioned keyboard.
that is hilarious. How did it start? Just you being pissed and thinking that this is going to unlock the door, surely.
It's not. It's not a case of when it started because I couldn't possibly know that. It's the you can
That's
only
still
date it
going.
by your realization of your stupidity.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just been going. How many times have my fucking windows been open on my car?
Yeah. Luckily, it's still there. Then I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, they would probably look inside and go, fucking, what is that? Just
But
like,
I'm only thinking because obviously your mum's car got nicked, didn't it, around there?
yeah, that's true.
So you
And the house
should
got
have.
buried at the same time.
Yeah.
But,
It
that's
was
when
you, weren't it, in your drunk mind?
yeah, I thought I was going to bed. I was actually like using her car to
Yep.
do another robbery. I didn't realise.
I'm gonna give that one to. I'll go with you. Like I know this.
Oh, I'm glad. No, I think it should be me on that one. That's much
I
more
know
thick.
this Mr. Chips is a bit of a bell end and is 200 quid worse off. But the fact that you're
He's got
doing
nothing on me, mate.
something you're doing drunk, you're actually doing sober as well. I think is actually quite hilarious. So, can you just turn around and give that window a lick, mate?
No,
Glad you
too,
tried.
too stupid. No,
to even do
it's
a window lick.
It's too much effort. Yeah, I went to lick it. It was open. Fuck.
How did that happen?
Fucking struck again.
That's what you do. You just hold the unlock and lock and just have your tongue out, don't you?
Yeah.
You're the winner. How does it feel? How does it feel to win window liquor of the week?
Well, I could do anything. I could be Weight Watchers adverts next. Who knows?
Yeah, you need to.
I need to put on some more weight to fucking get on it, apparently.
And let's get a tan.
Why'd you go there?
What?
He's black. He hasn't got a tan.
But you can't get black. You need a tan.
Yeah, no, I'm never going to. He's fucking well ahead of me. Don't need it. I just need to be fatter. They're not like, they don't care what colour you are, Weight Watchers. They don't fucking.
What would your if you're a rapper, what would your name be?
Big
Nasty's taken.
Nasty fat fuck. Just listen to me. Once for breakfast, one for lunch, and proper dinner.
Nasty fat fuck.
Yeah.
Very child friendly.
That's me. It is me.
It's the NFF. Look,
What's your rapper name be?
My rapper name would
yeah,
be,
what would your rapper name be?
My rapper name. The Slovakian Sissy.
Sissy Slovak.
Sissy Slovak. Oh, I'll be a Quincy Watcher.
White Devil.
Come on down.
Right, quiz time again.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ed, far away. What we got?
So history first. Oliver Cromwell to this day holds the enmity of which country in the British Isles? So that is every country, literally every country. None of you.
Holds the what?
The enmity of which country in the British Isles?
I don't know what that means. That word.
Enmity. So who? So they still hate him. This particular country hates the fuck out of Oliver Cromwell.
British Isles. Scotland.
No.
Oh, I thought that was actually quite like a good answer.
I know it's the automatic go-to. It's Ireland.
Oh yeah, that's actually obvious.
Because he was like a Catholic hater, and
Bloody Catholics.
Oh mate.
What to now? They hate him now.
Yeah, because he massacred loads of them. He was nasty. Like literally burnt fucking half the country down.
Was he nasty? Was he quite big?
He was big, and he was an awful rapper.
When when was he about? Like
Yeah, so it was like the 1600s.
Fuck me,
yeah.
get over it, Ireland.
Well, it's Protestant Catholic thing again. It's all part of that. It just gets fueled every now and again, and then we think you get over it, and then we go in like recently. Well, not recently, but within the last 100 years, it's always going to be.
I reckon what kicks it all
Well, it's
off.
calming down now. Maybe we shouldn't sort of
I reckon
inflame it. It's just calming down. They've just gone to sleep, and then you're going to fucking play music when it's fucking.
Well, I think what kicks it off all the time is Celtic versus Rangers, because that's all like Catholic.
Massive part of it.
And,
massive part of it.
Protestant. So I reckon they should just disband them clubs, and there'll be no problems with Catholic and Protestants.
Or just make them like play in a normal league and actually have to like be in the third division in that, where they probably are.
There's always been talk about Celtic and Rangers joining England, but I don't. I think they'll struggle in the Championship. I reckon they will struggle in the Championship. Big 100%.
Time. If they're Championship teams.
No, yeah, barely. But yeah, so it's Celtic and Rangers' fault that Ireland hate Oliver Cromwell.
Yeah, hate each other as much as you want.
I think that's mad. If he's been gone for like nearly half a millennia, like just get over it.
Yeah, but I suppose it's like
he's going to come back and
no one's going to forgive like Hitler very quickly, are they? It's the same sort of thing. He went and massacred. Obviously not on a scale of 6 million, but
no. But my point is you don't go anywhere where like I absolutely hate that bloke. But it's all like everyone's like has to make the point of I hate Hitler.
I'll tell you what's interesting about it, because it made me look up this question and just like find the information on that. I was watching a program on telly, and it was showing about like how it was like this castle that was burnt down and fucking sacked by the Cromwellians, Oliver Cromwell's army, or the parliamentarians, sorry, but same thing. Anyway, but they've kept all the same, like where they burnt it, they haven't cleaned it up, they've left it. It's like just like so everyone remembers. So I just wonder if that sort of.
Oh yeah, that is like
a big. It's like a constant reminder. It's like fucking. We'll never forget who've done this.
Yeah, I
suppose when it comes to death and killing people, it's quite a
frowned upon, isn't
thing that's gonna. Yeah, in certain circles.
Well, it's frowned upon unless you're killing someone to prove killing is wrong, as mentioned before. Then it's allowed somehow. That makes sense.
A lot grey area.
An eye for an eye leaves everybody blind.
Yes. But I do draw a line at genocide, so maybe Cromwell was a bit of a dick.
My number one, but gone to the sport. How many white male sprinters have run the 100 meters in under 10 seconds?
White males. Is there any? Mate, black dudes have got this shit down. They are fucking super strong and fast. I'm going to throw out one.
You're sort of right. It's two have done it, right? So we've got Poland's Marian Voronin done it in 9.992 seconds. So that's like in less than like a blink of an eye, like for him being 10 seconds in 1984. And you had Francis Christopher Lemaitre, Lemaitre, Lemaitre.
Lemaitre.
Done it in 9.98 in 2010. So still not like well under it.
It's two.
Yes, but what I'm saying is Christopher's is the only one which officially counts. As Marianne's run. Let me finish then.
Okay, sorry. It's fuming. Why?
It's because he's from Poland and Hitler had the stopwatch. So no, Christopher's the only one that counts. As Marianne's run had the maximum tailwind allowed at the time, which probably could have actually aided him, especially as it was only 0.008 under the 10 seconds. So it became very, red tape.
Because it was windy behind him.
Yeah. They say if you're running 100 meters, there needs to be. That's why they mostly do it indoors, because there needs to be as little amount of wind sort of pushing you.
It's not like he had a fucking like flying squirrel outfit on, like fucking.
No, I get that, but I think it's because of how little there was in it, 0.008 seconds. So that little bit of wind could have been the what done it. So the French blokes is the only one that counts.
I'd be fuming if I was this other fucking dude. Let me. Oh no, he's the other one. What's the
Yeah,
other guy?
Marianne Voronin. I think he just passed away
Marianne
recently,
Voronin.
actually.
Oh, poor fuck. What? Killed himself because he got fucking robbed of his fucking title for getting underneath 10 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm fuming.
0.008. I mean,
Marianne, you're a legend.
how fast do you reckon you could do 100 meters? Sorry, I'll rephrase that. Could you do
7
the 100
seconds.
meters?
I reckon I could get near 10 seconds.
Yeah. 100. Yeah. I mean, you are very aerodynamic.
I am surprisingly fast for a fat man. I've got these weird backward bent knees. And they're quite cheater-like. So I can run, 100 meters in my spec. You said 400 meters, 3 hours. 100 meters, and then I'm done. Probably die.
What about 100 meters 4 times?
In 3 years.
0.08. 0.008.
I just think if it's
is there anything that humans could do that fast? Is a blink? Blink's not even that fast, is it? Did you know that they've actually done a little study where the snap of your finger is actually faster than the blink of an eye? They've done this,
oh yeah.
That always reminds me of a joke. Snapping fingers. Bono was on stage and he was going. It's like every time I click my fingers, a child in Africa dies, and someone in the crowd goes, "Stop fucking clicking your fingers, then."
Oh, mate.
Good on Bono. Anyway, that's very childish. You're number 2.
Number 2. So, yeah, this was quite interesting to find out. What is the sex toy capital of the world? I've got the top 3 as well, and it's quite a
sex toy capital. What, like where they're used the most?
Yeah, where it's like the heaviest sales and usage and juicage.
Amsterdam.
Big assumption, but not the one. Do you want to have another go?
Is it something like ridiculous, like Buenos Aires?
No, it's not. It's weird though, because that was like one of the big assumed ones.
Really?
And I didn't get why it was. Yeah. So most people think it's this. They listed a bit, but actually the top 3 are this, and this.
As if I.
But the top, I'll give you this little clue. The top 3 are very close together. They're like a region almost, like
Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Fuck off, really?
So top 1 is Denmark.
Top 1.
Then
sorry, just sounded weird.
Sweden, then Greenland. Fucking Greenland.
Greenland?
Reindeers, fucking natural dildos.
I was going to say,
they can do fucking 10 at once. Like, fucking.
Is this done like per, like pound for pound, like per capita of people? Because
I didn't look into it that much. I just I checked down a couple, and it's like fucking it kept coming up. But
Greenland, because I'm only assuming, because obviously there's not. I'm assuming their population isn't very high.
Yeah, but that's what I think. It's sparse, isn't it? And it's very. And I can't. I guess it's one of the places. There's a lot of times you can't really go out, so it's just like, what else are you gonna do?
Well, that's the thing, is like if there's, I don't know, 100
and you get bored of, if you're a bloke, you'd end up getting bored of wanking. Like, oh fucking, must be something else. And you end up fucking trying all sorts of shit.
I'm thinking of
fleshlights and. Well, you don't think, but you're not Danish, mate. You don't know what it's like. They're not Copenhagen very well.
Yeah, what I mean is, if there's only like 100 people living there, and 50 of them have sex toys, that's half the population. So if it's done by that, it's a bit skewed.
It must be on percentage per capita.
Yeah, it's got to be. But we would, if I had to proper guess and find out, we would have been here for hours.
I know. I would never. I just trying to think of a funny question.
Aren't Sweden like very known for their porn?
Yeah. So they're very free sexually. They probably got like dildo cafes out there. You just go, oh yeah, and you sit down on a chair. There's one in there, and you have a coffee. Like, oh, there's some.
Big summer blowout.
Remember we were Vikings once.
Yeah, you reckon you're Viking, don't you?
Yeah, anyway. Eddie told me.
Well, you're right. Anyway,
so what's your second?
Which movie star entered a lookalike contest about himself and came 3rd?
I fucking know this. I've heard this is like a. Is it Elvis Presley? Oh, movie
Nope.
star. Ah, movie star. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Imagine. No, Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, yes, it was Charlie Chaplin. Fuck.
But it's a bit. It's a bit. Oh, did it actually happen? Because in 1920, Charlie Chaplin was walking past a fun fair where there was a competition for like Charlie Chaplin lookalike. So he thought, I fancy it. He'll enter just for like a bit of a laugh. Didn't win it. Apparently came third. But while I was looking into this and trying to find out about it, it's a story told by Lord Desborough in London at like a dinner table, and he's the only reference they have for this story being true. So it's like, did it actually happen? Because we've only got this one bloke telling us it happened. No one else.
But it's also understandable because they wouldn't have always had. A lot of people wouldn't have always seen photographs of him. They've just seen paintings of him. There
Yeah,
wasn't to have a photograph poster or anything was quite rare. Do you know what I mean? So if it was like the 20s, 30s, there would have been a lot of just drawn pictures and just that imagery. So anyone that
yeah,
looked nearest that imagery rather than the actual thing. So it's
yeah.
quite believable in that sense, I think.
That's, you know what, I didn't think of it that way. That's quite a good point. But it's, the fact that that whole premise is just still resting on the one bloke who told it at dinner table, and that's the only person that's ever mentioned it. If you know what I mean, it's a bit
Yeah.
like, did it happen? But no, you bring up a really good point about, pardon me, about like the 1920s and that.
Fucking chun then.
No. Who do you think my celebrity lookalike is?
What's his name? Fucking Lee Schreiger.
Take that binder. Let's shut that back on right quick.
Don't-
It don't look like me.
There's so many times you do remind you, you've got the same sort of shaped, just like the beak area, like that area
Yeah,
in certain shape. Like the rest of you,
Harry
it's
Donovan.
like fucking. You're like, but you have got a bit of that.
Okay,
I mean, I'm the overbite king, but you've got a bit of an overbite as well.
if he didn't, yeah, I do actually. To be fair, if he didn't exist, because I'm sick of hearing about him. Who do you reckon? Martin Lawrence? No.
I'm thinking of Martin Sheen, Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence is black geezer.
No.
Actually, a little bit. Same shaped face.
No. Yours is definitely a mix of Seth Rogen and James Corden.
Yeah, so I've heard. Both of them I love with all my heart.
Do you really, what? You don't like Seth Rogen?
I love Seth Rogen.
Do you? Do an impression. Wow, that is good.
What, Seth Rogen? I wish I could. I try and do his last one sometimes. But, someone in the pub said, like, "Oh, you're so like Seth Rogen." I was with T Dog, and he's like, "Oh, mate, you keep trying to be like Seth Rogen now." Ever since I said, "I'm like, yeah, Seth Rogen." fucking really put it on like a twat, and I'm like, look back, like, "Oh, you did." When he said that, you well over Rogened it. You went Rogen, Josh, mate.
Your number 3.
So this isn't the question. Well, I suppose it is a sort of question, but it's like a riddle conundrum sort of thing. Trying to get you fucking.
Ooh.
How many times a day is a broken clock correct?
Twice.
That's your answer, yeah?
How many times a day is a broken clock correct? I'd say twice.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I was hoping you'd doubt yourself. I don't know. I was trying to think of a fucking. I really thought about that. I was like, right, just ask something in a mysterious way that's obvious got an answer. Try and get him to really think about it. And I thought, and then I just realised, like, go right. Well, it's definitely twice, but why is he asking this question? And
I see.
Well, did not come off. Did not come off.
I did for a little bit, but then I was like, no, I'm just gonna go with it. It is twice, isn't it?
Well, 10 points to Fredendall.
I prefer Freddle Puff. Was that it?
Yeah, that's a combination of like an hour's worth of fucking hard thought. Well, what you got? You got a third?
Do you know what the Japanese term kuchi sibishi means? It's not what you think straight away. Japanese term kuchi sabishi.
I'd say that is minge car.
Kuchi sabishi. believe that's how they say it. Exactly like that.
Kuchisabishi.
um,
What? I was really
it's just
serious.
the
I
way you
thought I
said
did.
it. Yeah, no, but you,
Kuchisabishi.
yeah, any idea what it could mean?
I do like anime, and I think I know about 3 words of Japanese after that, after years of watching it. Kuchisabishi is not one of the words.
But it's actually a phrase, and it means eating when you're not hungry, but because your mouth is lonely. And
Oh,
I knew you'd have that reaction because it had the word
that's a
lonely in
lovely
it.
phrase. Lonely and food. When you're lonely, just kuchisabushi.
So the word itself literally translates to lonely mouth.
See?
Yeah, so but given when reading up on it, it says given how extensive Japanese snack food is, so you've got Kit Kat bars in like hundreds of flavors. You've got Pringles in varieties like fried chicken and squid. So like, they've got like really rare flavors and stuff. So the list goes on and on. So it's no wonder that Japan has come up with a phrase for that, if you know what I mean.
Well, I just think, imagine they got another phrase like, yeah, you've got hanamakishi, which means drowning in snacks. Or like, you know what I mean? It's like fucking,
So yeah, they will have a word for that, a phrase for that.
yeah.
But it's like, imagine going to like your off license and what do you get? Here you get what? Cheese, like crisps. You get cheese and onion, ready salted, salt and vinegar, and maybe prawn cocktail. There you'd have hundreds of like fucking flavors of like cardboard, wall, window. So, like if you could pick a snack and give it your own flavor, what would it be?
Do you know what I found actually in Thailand, or Alan found it actually in Thailand? Fucking mayonnaise flavored Walkers or Lays as they are there.
Oh, really?
They were banging. They were one of the best crisps I've ever had in my life.
That sounds disgusting.
It was fucking amazing. Imagine like a sour cream sort of family crisp. That sort of ilk.
Do you know who'd love that? Our good friend Scott Compton. He loves a bit of mayo.
He'd love it. He loves mayo all over his face.
Mate, that is actually minging. Mayo flavored.
That's amazing.
Crisps.
You like mayo, didn't you?
Yeah, but like,
mate, I was dubious. They were fucking amazing. You completely changed your mind. I might try and get some online. They're fucking brilliant.
You suffer from kuchisabishi.
Yeah, I do.
Do you know what? Come to think of it, in Slovakia we actually have ketchup flavored crisps.
Yeah, tomato flavored crisps are all good.
But they're minging, if I'm honest.
Super shit, Joe.
So, Fred, it's that time of the week for the shit joke. What you got?
Why didn't Anne Frank finish her diary?
Don't know.
Concentration problems.
Oh, fuck. Oh, mate. Fucking hell. Oh, that's awful, Fred.
That's also true.
Yeah. Did they get her in the ending? I didn't read her diary.
Well, she didn't finish it.
Oh, yeah. That looks right, wouldn't it? Talk about leave you hanging.
I think I enjoyed that a bit too much.
Apologies. Oh, mate. It's always the worst, isn't it?
Anyway. So now, Ed, crack on with your apparently made up joke.
This is right. I searched the internet to try and find the same sort of punchline or anything to do with it. So I've not heard this before. I made it up. That's it. Trademark. Oh, it's not going to be that good now, is it? Did you hear about the time Scooby and the gang nearly won a South American drug war? They would have got away with it too if it weren't for that meddling cartel.
That is very clever as well. Oh, good old Scooby.
I'm very proud of that.
Oh, well done, mate. That did actually crack me up. Before we do go any further, shout out Cabo Verde, whoever you are.
Oh, yeah, man.
Cabo Verde,
Where are
you
you?
absolute ledge. Give
Are
us
you
an
all right?
email. Give is this SOS? Give us a shout. Get in touch. Whoever's listening in Italy, get in touch. Whoever's listening in Turkey, get in touch. I would love to hear from
Yeah,
you.
big up yourself.
That was mad.
Internationality. Oh, do you know what I wanted to introduce as a little sideline?
Go on.
Maybe we can encourage people to throw in some suggestions and it's a bit of a guessing game. Is what I can fit and swallow with my belly button. So
Yeah,
I've
it's
done
very-
batteries and stuff like that. If you think of something fun, we can get it during the week.
If someone wants to
reason.
send in any Edward Belly suggestions, get them in.
Yeah.
See what we
Things
can
I can
get.
hold with my belly or belly button. Yeah. So what you got?
What you got planned? You still just house sitting, chilling with the cats?
Yeah, got a bit of cat challenge, a bit of trout fishing with Scotty Boy tomorrow, maybe.
It sucks that you can't fucking take kayaks on there. I know.
Yeah, I know.
I was fucking buzzing for that. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm looking forward to that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's something different, isn't it?
But yeah, that was that week. To just recap, if you've got any dilemmas, if you want to send us any suggestions, any topics, anything for Ed to hold in his belly button,
Big up the belly.
once search Good Drinks Bad Chat on Spotify, search Good Drinks Bad Chat on YouTube, or go at GDBC Pod on Instagram, and there's the link in the bio. Click on that, and then that will take you to the link tree, and then you've got all the socials on there, your dilemmas, and your voice notes. So please do get in touch.
Keep it coming, guys.